Hey guys, this is Tressa with Gallup Coaching, and we want to take you from barrier to breakthrough. Welcome to our YouTube channel. This video is part of a series of live videos that we did called Count the Cost. In this series, we explore really practical ways to prepare for those big financial commitments that most of us will face. Things like buying a car, leasing an apartment, adopting a pet, and even things like doing your own taxes, investing your money, and setting up a budget. So if you are a young adult just getting started on your financial journey, or if you just haven't learned how to adult yet with your money, then this series offers a lot of tips, tricks, and advice to help you count the cost. In this video, we discuss a lot of practical things to think about before you adopt a pet. This can be a huge financial commitment, and we want to make sure that we're prepared. So let's get started. Hey guys, Tressa here, checking in with you all. I'm starting a little early. I thought we could beat this sun, but it's trying to shine right in the camera today. I want to introduce you guys to Remy. Say hi, Remy. This is my faithful steed and awesome companion here, Remy, and I just wanted to share him with you guys today because it has always been my dream to own horses, and I have a lot of people that have helped make that dream come true for me. So I want to ask you guys, what is your dream? What sort of pet or animal would you like to own someday? If you guys are joining us in live here, then we want to hear from you. Let us know what kind of animal you'd like to have. So I want to talk to you guys today about preparing to bring those fur babies into our lives. So a little bit of preparation can make that transition a lot less stressful in our bank accounts. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of responsibility when you bring home a new pet, but we can help you prepare for that financially. So one thing that we want to think about is when we bring that animal home, he's getting a little restless. When we bring that animal home, what sort of startup cost are we going to have? If we don't have any animals yet, we may have quite a few things we need to buy. So it's a good idea to make a list of those things and maybe even start gathering those up if we feel like we're going to be adopting or buying a pet within that same year. He says, "Where's my food?" So a lot of us are looking to adopt a dog or a cat. Those are the most common animals that I hear. Did you know that a cat can cost you on average about $600 a year, and that's just for regular maintenance, feed, and upkeep. And a dog can range anywhere from $500 to $1,000 a year. So if you break that down monthly, you can sort of see how much you might need to have in your monthly budget available just for basic expenses. So it's really something to think about. Hey, bud. And then I want to share with you guys 3 quick tips, 3 things that you might want to consider that you hadn't thought about. So, vet bills. We might think about vet bills, but
we don't really put much thought in preparing for those until something happens. So there are insurance policies for pets that you can buy, and those really vary depending on where you live, and some of those are offered through the veterinary clinics. So that is something to research and check out and decide if that's a good idea for you to have for your pet. If you don't have an insurance policy, I would recommend having an emergency fund just for that pet. And I would say have enough in that emergency fund for at least a year's worth of expenses. So if you have a little tiny animal that doesn't cost much, maybe you don't need a big emergency fund. But if you've got a big hunk like this dude here, you're gonna need several $1,000s in that emergency fund. Vet bills for the horses are no joke, guys. All right, so another thing that you might want to consider is, do you travel? Are you going to be spending time away from home without your pet? Are they going to need a pet sitter or boarding facility? And how much is that going to cost? Those are things that we often don't think about until it comes up and we're not really prepared. And if we're spending money to go out of town, it can add even more to that bill. So don't get stressed out, plan ahead of time for that. And one last thing, are you prepared with some extra margin in your budget in case your pet ends up having special needs later on? Say something happens to them physically, or they end up having allergies, they need special diet. All of those things can cost quite a bit more than what you expected. So make sure you've got some margin in your budget for that. He really wants to be the star of the show. He wants attention. And my other one does too, back there. That's Grace. All right, guys, I just wanted to share those quick things with you. Also, a dog can end up costing up to $20,000 in their lifetime. So I don't want to discourage anyone from getting an animal. They really are so good for us, and we are so good for them. But we do want to be prepared because we do love them. We want to be the best pet parents that we can for them. So say bye, Remy. All right, warriors, we'll see you next time.